and preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Happy Monday, everyone! This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Wednesday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers.
And for that game against Miami, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Brown at the 2, Johnson at the 3, Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo, and it's Murray in at the point. And for Minnesota, Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3, and it's Conley. In at the point. All right, Stan, what's something you have your eye on at the start of the season?
Well, every year we have a new rule or some kind of change in the officiating that affects how games are played and called. So it's something to watch for.
Now here's McDaniels. The shot by Conley, no good. Jokic against Randall. Now here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. They kick it out to Murray. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, that's Jamal Murray's game in a nutshell. A score-first guard with great confidence.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall outside. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. It's a three-point game, and this is the first season matchup for them against Minnesota.
They expected more of themselves against this team last year. Split the games between them.
Now here's Jokic. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Gordon, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Some breakthrough contributions for the Nuggets from Christian Braun and Aaron Gordon. Grant elevating their games.
But at the same time, Denver's depth has been a concern. You know, B.A., we know what Jokic can do, but he needs help to win another ring.
Now here's Randall. He had 25 points in his last game.
Well, in addition to his low post scoring, Randall is also dangerous from the mid-range. Nice looking Jay there.
Murray passes to Brown. Here's Johnson. McDaniels covering. Jokic against Gobert. Shoots a fadeaway. And it's Jokic missing. The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him about Nikola Jokic and what makes him such a difficult matchup for defenses, and he said his versatility. He's a capable scorer and a fantastic passer. We have to be wary of his scoring and distribution with him, and that's not easy. Let's see how things unfold in this one. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Brown against Edwards. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets trail. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Murray. Jokic against Conley. Takes the 3, and Jokic hits from deep.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there.
Here's Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. When it comes to Randall, He's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for McDaniels. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Now here's Jokic. And stolen by Edwards. Fires from 14, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim.
And look, Edwards has a lethal pull-up game. It's one of the things that makes him so difficult to guard.
Jokic with it, Reid defending. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Nikola Jokic, third.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
And Minnesota with some changes. Miller's checked in for Randall, and Dillingham subbed in for Anthony Edwards. And again, Denver no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
And Minnesota making a change here. Juzang's checked in.
Well, the threat of Murray going down the lane opened up that kick out nicely.
Pass to Juzang. Here's DiVincenzo. Knocks down the long J. DiVincenzo's got 5 now.
Nice answer by DiVincenzo. And this is the league right now. Quickly exchanging threes.
The kick out to Johnson. Back to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Gordon, left side. Pulls up. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's Minnesota. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
On the court for Denver, Johnson, the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. In the backcourt, it'll be Murray and Brown, and it's Jokic in at the 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, "We're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable." Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Nuggets trail by 7. Gordon, right side. Back to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. The kick out to Johnson. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Johnson's got 6.
Hey, even when he's got position near the hoop, Jokic is still looking to set up a teammate for an open shot.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Clark is checked in for Ingles. Now here's Randall. He's got 9. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hardaway's shot is good.
Yeah, shooting it really well in that spot. Hardaway Jr. lives from the corner.
Here's Dillingham. Still no points. Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Dillingham. Kicks it out to Clark. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Denver. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, and you know, coaches honestly wouldn't have as much to do if guys shot like that every night.
Out to DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now. And one key for quality teams in this league, beating the opponents you're supposed to beat. What goes into that, Grant?
Well, B.A., they call them trap games. An opponent that, on paper, isn't up to your level, especially when they're missing key guys. The thing is, can you find that juice to take care of business?
So it's Denver now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Hardaway's shot is good.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. And Conley subbed in for Dillingham. McDaniels, that's good.
A smart idea from McDaniels, looking to convert inside.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. To the middle. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. McDaniels with it. Now guarded by Brown. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Naz Reid's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. 11 points for him last game against Indiana.
Yeah, and his facilitating was also extremely impressive. He was outsmarting the defense and easily connecting with ready shooters.
Gobert inside. Valanciunas covering. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Shoots over Brown. McDaniels can't hit.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now let's glance at the league's most aggressive defensive teams from last year. Fifth best, Minnesota.
They made life hard on opponents. One of the best defenses in the NBA last year.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
Substitution on the court.
And Denver has possession. They trail by 1. Murray passes to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Getting a good look, Edwards.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Jokic in the post. He's guarded by Conley. And there it is for him. Jokic has got 5 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Reed in the post. Sinks that one from the post. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The T-Wolves on top, leading by a point. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game. This has certainly been an exciting one. Any thoughts, guys?
I like it. It keeps us engaged in the action. Less time to throw jabs at each other.
You better not be throwing anything at me, Kenny.
Here we go again. What am I going to do with you two? And fellas, you take a look at the Nuggets. A close game so far through the first half.
For as bad as they've been inside, I can't believe it's this close. I hope coach is letting them know. No points in the paint, no W.
Says the man who only got points in the paint. But then again, 4 rings don't lie, big fella.
Thank you, Ernie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Julius Randle. He is getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Conley and Edwards make up the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randle at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Just 5 on the clock. Nice move. Oh, he's a monster. Jokic just flexing out here.
Great look for Jokic. Listen, we know he can hit the outside shot, but going to Nikola inside is a winning play.
To the paint. Outside Murray. Back to Jokic. Over Gobert. Again, Denver scores.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Last season, Nikola Jokic averaged a triple-double. The first big man to ever do it, Coach.
And only the 3rd player to ever do it. I mean, in one of these games, B.A., he had 30 points, 22 assists, and 21 rebounds. This guy's from another planet.
Now here's Jokic. 11 points in the game. Jokic is doubled. Denver needs to get off a shot. Johnson finds Gordon. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Conley passes to Gobert. And here's Randle, defended by Gordon. Gordon against Randle. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. McDaniels from long range. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. McDaniels got 5 points. Jokic with a screen on Conley. Pass to Jokic. Out to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Randle pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Brown. Conley against Murray. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Jokic the screen. Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Johnson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. He's got 9.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
So David Adelman's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A different look for Denver. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Nikola Jokic, 3rd. The 4th spot held by Anthony Edwards.
2 premier scoring options that defenses really have to scramble to account for.
So it's Denver now, following the score by Minnesota. For 3, Hardaway nails it from 3. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
You don't have to ask Hardaway twice. If the shot's available, he'll take it.
Outside McDaniels. For 3, Randle, and the 3-pointer goes. Randle's got 12 points in the game. And it's amazing, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Valanciunas. No points yet. McDaniels with the rebound. Randall, a screen on Brown. Goes up at the elbow. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Where doesn't Edwards score from? Even in the mid-range, he makes shots.
Valanciunas with a screen on Conley. Pickett passes to Valanciunas. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. Pass to Pickett. Drops in the three. Pickett's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, and Hardaway isn't known for his passing, but he'll find you when you're open.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. Ingles, a screen on Brown. And here's Edwards outside. Can't hit that one.
That is a textbook block out to secure the rebound.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Pickett passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
3/4 of play and a close one here. It's Denver. They're up by 1. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And Denver, looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Aiden Watson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Bruce Brown. Then it's Tim Hardaway. And it's Pickett in at the 1. Here's Pickett. And so David Adelman calls for the timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. For the Nuggets. On defense, the Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Jokic in the post, working on Reid. Jokic just overpowering the D.
Well, I don't know if anyone absorbs contact as easily as Nikola Jokic. A massive human in a league of big dudes.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. Denver on D.
Well, Murray there did exactly what he needed to do defensively. He got into the shooter's airspace and forced the miss.
Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Here's Dillingham. Another miss by Minnesota.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Randall outside. Pass to Reid. Here's Dillingham, defended by Murray. Here's Randall. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Gordon outside. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Jokic is doubled. Here's Gordon. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for DiVincenzo. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Dillingham. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Here's Randall. Outside Gobert. Banks it home. Big shot.
And they have a never-give-up attitude.
Yeah, and as a coach, you love having a team like this. They've got zero quitting.
Now Jokic. Outside Murray. Outside Jokic. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Such a cool customer. Jokic with some big points.
Edwards. McDaniels outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Edwards against Brown. Jokic with a screen on Edwards. Jokic outside. Five to shoot. Ooh, the three doesn't go.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Edwards. And Gobert flushes it home.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts. Now, we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Gordon with a steal. And Denver pushing it up now. And it's blocked by Edwards.
Well, I love whenever Edwards is disengaged defensively. Excellent job coming up with the block.
Randall outside Gobert. Now McDaniels. And stolen by Jokic. .41 seconds left in the game. 6 on the shot clock. Now Gordon beyond the arc. Gobert pulls it down.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that increases the lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second one. Gobert fires! And so it's Denver with the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. when we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now, time for our player of the game, Nikola Jokic.